So the diamond has always been associated with the goddess, which means the Dia mound, or the deity mound, the mound or the tomb of death. And remember, the gemstone for Venus is the diamond. Like the pentagram, the 5 or Friday is associated with the goddess. And remember that diamonds are called ice, because the ice is the water with the spark of L in it. And rappers, players, and pimps wear diamonds to attract females, because a diamond is a girl's best friend. And that's exactly why you buy her a diamond ring when you marry her. And the word married comes from the planet god Mars. And this is why they tell you men are from Mars and women are from Venus. And notice the pimp wears the precious jewels and the crown, as well as the pimp cup or the chalice. Exactly like the Pope pimp cup, which is the golden cup of fornication from the Babylonian whore. And this is why the ice pimps pimp prostitutes. And of course, these ice pimps pimp ice, the death drug, from the death goddess of ice. And this is why Lady Gaga is dressed as Venus, as she dances in the mid-L of the circle of her pimps, because she's the princess queen of the diamond ice. And that's why she shows you the serpent goddess along with her liquid poison. And now you know why Lady Gaga says,
Ra ra Rama Rama ma Gaga.
And that's why she shows you she's the slayed sacrifice. Exactly like the story of Alice, or the chalice, the L and the ice. Because the magic chalice is a symbol of the fertility of the female, the sacred red water blood of the female, or the Red Sea, which is the female V, or the delta of the Red Sea, which is the menstrual blood, or the mean star Rael, which is on the exact same cycle as the moon. That's why they call it the Fertile Crescent. And that's why the White Witch gives Alice her magic potion, and she slays the demon dragon with her sword, which is the ancient story of slaying the serpent goddess, the male fertility penis dipping into the virgin goddess, which is just like day or night, or the sea and the sun, which is the sliced, spliced, diced ice, which is the whole theme behind Alice in Wonderland, which is the story about the White Witch and the Red Witch, or the sea and the sun, which is winter and summer, the fire and ice. And that's why they show you the red hot fire queen of summer. And did you notice the little piglet, or the sow, also known as a hog? And that's why Harry Potter has Hogwarts. And the Elizabeth, or the queen, has the Buckingham Palace, because she is the Red Queen, the Red Titan, Queen Elizabeth. And so we have the Red Queen of Hearts, along with the White Queen, the Death Queen, the Ace of Spades. So the Queen of Hearts and the Queen of the Ace of Spades is nothing more than summer and winter. And that's why she dresses as the Red Hot Fire Queen and the Ice Queen. And remember, she is an entertainer, which means fire. And that's why she shows you the fire and the ice. And that's why the Fire Princess meets the Ice Queen, or the Black Ice, or the Black Ace of Spades. And you'll notice the White Witch Queen has the cherry blossoms around her castle, or the cast of L, the White Virgin, and her red cherry that gets popped. And that's exactly why the U.S. White House is surrounded by cherries, as well as their penis, the Washington Monument. And that's why the Virgin White Mary gets her cherry popped, which comes from the virgin month of Aries, the red blood of war, the red planet of Mars, or the Bloody Mary, which is the March equinox. The nights and days are equal. And this is exactly why the Mad Hatter changes the crown from the hot summer to the cold winter, who now wears the crown. And that's why they show you the sun in the east and the cold in the west, where the sun sets and goes to the dark underworld. And take notice that the Red Queen has a very large head with a little body, which means her ego is inflated. And although she screams, "Off with his head," all the time, inside she is actually the pure, innocent, nice one. And she is surrounded by fake, greedy fools because she is ignorant. So she has a loud bark, but with a small bite. Because things are backward and reversed. You see, the nice queen, or the ice queen, or the white queen, is actually the mean one, and she wears the mask of niceness. She is the goddess, or the god ice of death. So remember, she is the evil one, and she is cold as ice. And that's why she's the sorceress of potions and poisons. And that's why there are forests full of the magic potion of the magic mushroom. And we get the word magic from the mother goddess of ice, Isis, the goddess of spells and witchcraft. And that's why the mother goddess of death and the Illuminati always use the magic mushroom around our children. And this is why she is a sorceress, the source of ice. And the source of Isis gives us our word magic, or the mother of ice, the goddess of ice, Isis. And that's why it's all about ice, or all ice. And that's why the L ice gives us the Chow ice, or the chalice, which is the Chow of Isis. And remember that Chaldean means moon worshippers, or worshippers of the goddess Isis. And that's why to this very day, witchcraft is done under the moonlight of Isis. Or like the demon goddess of death and the black moon, Lilith. And by the way, there is no such thing as a demon. A demon simply means the deity of the moon. And this is exactly why there is also no monsters, because a monster simply means the moon star. And now you know why we have a nemesis. And you'll notice that Sweet Alice has to fight her nemesis. And notice that she's not on the side of the Red Queen of Life, but she's on the side of the evil Queen of Death. And now that the Queen of Death, the Ice Queen, wears the crown and holds the power again. And that's why at the end, when Alice slays the demon dragon, killing the Jabberwocky, and then we see the Mad Hatter do his dance called the Futterwhackin'. And I'll give you one guess what whackin' it means. And his hands were tied, but once they become free, like he told Alice earlier in the movie, he will whack it vigorously. And so after the death, we see the Futterwhackin' dance of the Mad Hatter, which is actually an ancient dance of death. So now you know why the Black Bomb of Death is doing the ancient satanic ritual of the death dance. Kali was the goddess of death. And here we see the bloody Kali over her consort and rival, the bloody Shiva. And notice the blue ice goddess is doing the dance of death with her spear, as she is holding down her enemy. Exactly like the state seal of America, the state of Virginia, from the red bloody virgin. And that's why they show our president doing the bloody dance of death, complete with his red blood tie.